Hello and happy Thursday. Welcome back to Vital Healing. I'm Dr. Candida, and I am a naturopathic doctor as well as an intuitive healer for those of you that are unfamiliar with me and my channel. Today, I wanted to talk. Every Thursday, I try to bring out content that I find is pertinent. People seem to ask for it a lot, and when I look at all of the videos that I've done over 90 videos on this channel in the last year and a half. I find that the empath ones are really valuable. People seem to really like them. They've gotten the most likes, they've had the most subscribers, that and gut health. So I have suffered from gut problems all of my life, and I am an empath, and I have been all of my life, and I think that they're very connected, being an empath and having chronic digestive issues. So I wanted to, this is just kind of like 3 things that you can do every day to support yourself as an empath. 3 things that you can just have to remind you of your superpower and turn the quote unquote curse of the empath into the strength, into the blessing and the gift that empaths are in the world. So these are 3 things that are meant to empower you. So the first thing that I wanted to share, I know this sounds kind of weird, but I always have a stone by my heart underneath my left boob over my heart. So as empaths, we have a hard time discerning what is ours versus what is other people, where we tend to be pretty intuitive and we tend to be kind of spongy of other people's stuff. So we can get very ungrounded as a result, and a little disconnected from our heart. This is one of my favorite stones to carry on my body. It is called Shungite. I get it on Etsy from this wonderful company in Russia, and it is a self-cleaning stone, so you don't have to worry about it. It just kind of purifies itself. It's known probably most for to protect you against like EMF radiation and things like that, but it's really grounding. It's really purifying. It's just a really great stone, and I just tuck it into my bra underneath my left boob, and it's a nice reminder, and it says, all right, it's a layer of a boundary, right? It's me saying, all right, I care about myself today. I'm gonna put this in my bra or in my pocket or in my purse or wherever I'm gonna see it all the time, and I'm gonna remember my boundaries. I'm going to remember who I am and how valuable I am in this world. Sometimes I do citrine. Just citrine's a really important stone for me personally, and it also helps with the gut stuff. It can just kind of empower you and keep you authentic. So sometimes I like the citrine, and sometimes I just like a straight up jade for self-love. But I would say these 2 are probably my favorites, the citrine and the shungite. But any stone that you feel drawn to, stick it in your bra. I'm telling you, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's great. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is flower essences. Now, there are lots of different places in the world that make local flower essences, and by all means, go and check those out because they're great. But Dr. Bach was a medical doctor, and hundreds of years ago, he had this connection with flowers, and he would speak to the flowers. He would collect the dew off of them first thing in the morning, in the wee hours of the morning, and he would communicate with them, and they would tell him when they were in balance, what they felt like, and what they felt like when they were out of balance. And then he collected them and stored them in alcohol, and you can take them and put them in your water. Sometimes I just do like 5 or 10 drops and I put it in my water. You'll drink more water if you use your flower essences. You can do, there are some formulas that are already out there. Probably the most famous one is Rescue Remedy. There are also individual ones that are more specific to specific things that you might be dealing with. For the empath, I find that Centauri is incredible. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because I think my light is too bright, but Centauri, I'll put the link below. Everything will be below. You can also put a couple of drops on your belly. You can put a couple of drops on your heart. You can put a couple of drops under your tongue if you're feeling it. I just want to read to you the quick little blurb about Centauri. So the patterns of imbalance are weak-willed, dominated by others, being of service, acting to please, difficulty saying no, fatigue, and related problems due to self-neglect. I see this very strongly as a boundary issue. The positive qualities: serving others from inner strength while nourishing your own needs first. Acting from strength of inner purpose. Saying no when appropriate. Love Centauri. It's a really good one. The third thing, and actually I lied, there were 4 things I want to share. But so the third thing, this one I actually did already talk about in one of my empath videos, so I will link that below. I have a few of them actually on this channel. But a drop of tea tree and a drop of petitgrain. So if you think about tea tree oil, tea tree is like so famously known for, fungus, right? Like an anti-candida, right? Anti-fungus. So tea tree, because what do funguses do? They invade. They're really hard to get rid of. So it's a really good oil for boundaries. And petitgrain is this kind of like medicinally sort of citrusy smelling oil. And again, the 2 of these, 1 drop of each over the solar plexus every morning, is really, really helpful for boundaries. Again, these things that I'm talking about right now, when you're doing them, you're saying no when appropriate. You're saying, this is my boundary. This is my knowing. This is mine. This is somebody else's. And I know how to deal with it. I know when it's appropriate for me to step in and try to help, and when it is not. And by putting this in your water, putting these stones on your body, putting a drop of each of these on your belly, you are consciously making a decision to, again, empower yourself and take your empathic qualities and use them for good. The last thing I want to talk, and this is a must-have. This is a must-have stone that you should wear on your body in some form if you are an empath, and it's called prehnite. It is the stone that heals the healer. It helps the wearer be really certain, use their intuition, and just really know what they know. Have that strength in their knowing. It is the stone for the Libra, which I am. I have 5 planets in Libra. And Libras tend to have empathic qualities. They're one of the signs that I would actually kind of say is pretty empathic. Prehnite is this beautiful green crystal, and it's got threads of black tourmaline. Black tourmaline, not unlike Shungite, really, really protective, really, really grounding. Tourmalines in general are really great for people when they're going through major changes in their life. If you're working on your empathic tendencies and you're trying to raise those vibrations, it's really, really important to have something specifically over the heart that, again, kind of is a reminder. It's a reminder on your chest that you matter, your needs matter, and your personal space is not only valuable to you, but it's valuable to others. I talk a lot about this in the other videos, so I'm not going to reiterate that all in this videos. But prehnite. This one is one that I also have on my in my Etsy shop. I have a therapy jewelry line, so I'll put that link below. This one's a little bit shorter because I have a very small torso, so I made this one for me specifically. I also have my prehnite as one of my rings. I find my rings to be very powerful and grounding stones. If I didn't have my stones on me, I would just fly away. So those are the 4 must-haves it's like an empath toolkit, a sensitive, a healer's toolkit. I hope that this helps you. Please take a moment, like this video, share my channel with people, comment below. You just need to subscribe once to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell, and we will see you next week for another great videos. Have a fantastic day.